All right, hey y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome back. So we're going to try this going live business. I don't know if anybody is here yet, so I'm going to wait just a few minutes. The point of this live is just so I can figure out how to do StreamYard, and I want to do a new format for my off the hook because I've recorded a lot of them and then I just haven't edited them and uploaded them. So if you are here, please say howdy do so I know who's here. Let me know what you're working on. And we're just going to try this out and see how it goes. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And I'm going to show a few of the things that I've made this week. And what I'm working on. And I'd like to see what y'all are working on. So, I did not tell very many people that I was doing this because I just decided this morning or this afternoon. Yeah, this afternoon. I decided this afternoon that I was going to go live, that I was going to try it. We're just going to see what happens. So I told a couple of people about it. And that's really it because, like I said, I just kind of want to play around in StreamYard and see what all I can do in here. And I know, too, that you can go live straight through YouTube. But I was hoping that maybe somebody might want to come up on the panel so that I could practice inviting a guest up. Hey, Lisa! How are you? This is so weird being in control. I think I like it better when Cynthia's in control. So did you get all your shopping done? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just... Hi, my sister's here. Hi, Kay. I'm doing good, Lisa. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do all this stuff. So we've got Lisa here, and she is in Australia, Kay. So we're just going to see what we can do here. Okay, so this is StreamYard for anybody that's just watching and not familiar. I'm trying this things out to see what's going on. Kay is my sister, and Lisa is a friend in Australia. All right, so if either one of y'all want to come up later, let me know, and I will drop the link, or I will try to drop the link because I don't know how that works. But, oh, and my mom's here. Hi, Mom. All right, so look, y'all, I made a knitted hat this week. It's my first one ever. And I was showing it to somebody earlier, and they were like, oh my gosh, you did color work. And I was like, no, I didn't. This is the yarn. The yarn did all the work. All I did was just knit. But I was kind of excited with it. I thought it turned out pretty good, considering I don't have a clue what I was doing. And then when I got to the top, I didn't know how to shrink it down, so I just made up a way to decrease it, and then I sewed it all together. I know, right, Lisa? Lisa says, wow, love when the family comes as well. Show that. Right? Well, we were talking about going live earlier at family dinner, so I'm glad they came. And then I made this too, just a little drawstring pouch. I was watching Granny D's live the other day, and she showed how to make an I-cord by knitting it. So I did that because it was way faster. Well, I won't say faster. It was easier than the crocheted ones. And then I started it out crochet. And then look it, I went into knit just because I wanted to see if I could. So, yeah. All right, so what's everybody up to tonight? Or for Lisa, today. Or tomorrow. Actually, it's tomorrow for Lisa. And I know Cynthia said, oh, thank you, Kay. She said the pouch is cute. Lisa, these are the circulars that I made that beanie on. So, do I have going on? I made a baby blanket for a girl at work. Ta-da! I think this is called, I don't know what it's called. I think it's just a shell stitch. Oh, goodness. Got it flipped around. There we go. Okay, so Lisa says it is Saturday. I just think that's cool that it's already tomorrow in Australia. No, wait, Saturday or Friday? Okay, so even if you use circulars, Lisa, you do your hats flat. That would be a lot easier because I found working in the round to be on the circulars. Once I got on up into the hat, it wasn't as bad, but to get it started and to finish it was a real pain. Plus, I'm also used to crochet, which I think is like way easier. But so you still doing flat? Okay. Very cool. And this is my mom. This is Sarah. Thank you. The girl that I made that blanket for is having a little girl, and she is a very girly girl. The mom is. She loves pink, everything pink. So I had a little bit of purple in it, but so I think it's girly enough for her. Okay, yeah, Lisa says it's Friday. She's a day ahead of herself. That's okay, because I thought it was Friday all day long today. I don't know why. I think because I was off earlier, so that I could go on Connie's live, and so it just has seemed like a Friday. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna start clicking on some buttons here on StreamYard to see what everything does. So we can add a banner. Let's see, click on the banner. There you go. That's what it does. How do I edit it to make it say what I want it to say? That is the question. Oh, create a banner. Here we go. Now let's see if it works. It worked. Let's see what this one says. So I did that one the other day. I guess I could do this here. Okay, now I have to get back to my comments because when I do that, it clicks off of my comments. Oh, yeah, there we are. Hi, Amvita. How are you doing? You lost a day? No, Lisa, you gained a day back because you thought it was Saturday. Now you realize you got a whole nother day. All right, let's see what else we got. So we've got the banners going. Lisa says it's amazing what you can do when you click on the buttons, right? Oh, let's go back to this one here. Show my banners. We'll change it back to this one. And I was watching some videos on what all I can do in StreamYard before I came on. And so it was showing some of the stuff that you can do, which was kind of neat because I know very, very, very little about StreamYard. But I figure if I'm going to do these lives, I need to figure out how to do it. So go back to the comments. Oh, yes, Lisa, I am. I will do that. Give me just a second. She asked if I was going to drop the link. So we're going to drop the link if I can figure it out. So we're going to click this button here. Copy. I'm going to paste it. Boop. All right, so we're going to drop this link here. And then that way, if somebody wants to come up on the panel with me and we can have a little chit chat and everybody can talk to you too, we're going to do that. I don't know if I have the settings right for if you can chat, because I know somewhere it said you had to be a subscriber in order to chat. And I'd set that up the last time I went live, so I don't know if that's still set up. So if we start getting some crazy random stuff in the chat, I'll try to figure out what it is so that that doesn't happen. Let's see. We'll hide that link. Okay. So my sister, who's on in the chat, Kay, was asking me what I was going to talk about, and I said, I have no idea. I'm just going to random wing it. Okay, y'all, check it. We got somebody in the basement. Here they come.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good. Did I come up on your live?
Well, thank you. I'm so glad you did. Makes it seem not so lonely, like I'm talking to myself.
Then people think you're going nuts.
I think they probably do. Of course, it's just me and my cat, so they, you know.
Yeah, I don't. When I sew my hats up, when I bind off at the top,
yeah,
then what string I got left, I do enough, and then I thread that through what remaining stitches I have, and then I sew it down the seam.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of sewing, but I think I would like that better than trying to work on these little things.
Yeah, I sometimes I'll do mine on a circular, but I normally do them on straight stitches, on the straight needles, like these ones.
Yeah.
But because the pattern that I follow goes on a size 4.5 needle, which I think is a size 8 needle for you in the US.
I don't know. I've just been going by the millimeters on the needles because I can't remember what's what.
That's right. I've got a thing here. I can have a look. Because being in Australia, our thing's always so different. Now my size 5, that's a size 4 that I do my baby hats on. That's about the chunky wool. Yeah, but I think I'll just look it up, but I'm pretty sure that my size 4.5 needle is your size 8 needle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm really not sure.
Yeah. I just get the needles that I know that I can use and just go from there. It's too confusing.
Well, these I know are 5.5, and they worked out pretty well for the hat that I did.
Yeah.
It fits pretty well.
And I think, too, it depends on the size of the yarn. Yes, it turned out well.
This is just a 4-weight or was it Aran? Is that what it's called?
An
Aran weight?
With the ones that I have on my YouTube, on my videos, there's some crocheted and some are knitted, but then you'll notice the difference with the knitting ones.
Right.
The ones that I've knitted, I've done on a 4.5.
Okay.
Because our yarns that I use is an 8-ply, which I think is.
And that may be what this is.
Which is, I think, is it? To what I can believe, the 8-ply that I use is at the UK Aran, and then I think it's a 4-weight for you guys.
I think that's right. Let's see.
If I compared it right.
was looking to see if this said how many ply, but I think so. This is just the universal 4-weight.
Yeah, see, I probably would. Yeah, that I probably could. Probably instead of doing a 5.5, I probably would have gone down a size,
Well,
depending on the wool.
well, I wanted a smaller one, but it jumped in this size cable. It jumped from a 3.5 up to the 5.5.
You can't get it in a 5 because we can get needles.
Not at the store I was at. It in the short cable. It jumped.
Because I have
the flat ones. I have the long skinny ones.
See if I can reach it. Over the. See, I got this one. This is my 4.5.
Okay. And I bought another one that was longer. It's in the other room. That was a 4.5, but I couldn't get it to. It was harder to make the circular because it was wanting to pull the stitches because I was trying to work it in the round.
Yeah.
So I kept having to pull the cord through another section, and so
this one is a 6. This is a 4.5, but it's 60 centimeters.
Okay.
So it's not a long one. Okay. But you can go longer. But mine don't detach. Mine are already joined.
Well, see, that's how this one is. And I really wanted the detachable ones until I heard Cynthia's story earlier. And now I'm like, do I really want to get the detachable ones?
Who was it?
Welcome in.
I think was I on watching one of Linda's Simpsons ones, and she's got ones that detach.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody was talking about how they love them, but then she said hers kept popping off, and that would make and I don't know how
that would annoy me.
Yeah, and I don't know how to fix I don't know how to fix drop stitches because I haven't.
Now, see if I go by this chart that I've just found. You probably can't see it properly.
Yeah.
Right now, a 4.5 is a US size 7 needles.
Okay.
Now you used to size.
I use 5. These are 5.5s.
Which for me a 5.5 for me is your size 9.
Okay.
Going by the chart. Yeah, it's really confusing.
I know you would think they would just make it universal.
Yeah, you think so, wouldn't you? That just makes world too easy then, wouldn't it? It's just really confusing when you need to know to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really.
It is.
Yeah.
It makes it hard. I mean, because it makes it hard when you have all different countries and stuff wanting to learn the same pattern and wanting to work on the same thing and trying to get everybody on the same page as far as yarn weight and hook size or needle size and all that. It's just, it could just be universal, but.
And it's the same with like I've only just taken the crocheting up this year, but like if you follow a lot of them, like with Affordable Crafty, Kim, Ginger, Krista, Crystal, she'll tell you she likes is the J hook a size 6. Is that what it is that but she tells you what the actual size.
Yeah. And I've been trying to do that on mine. I've been trying to say what I'm using and what it is in the millimeter.
And then if you follow Ginger, she just tells you the letter. Yeah, come on, what's the letter? What?
Well, and I've started doing that because I noticed my boy crochet hooks, what used to be a 6.0, now they're considering that same letter like a 6.5 or whatever. They've changed their lettering up, so it's made it crazy.
Yeah.
So.
And I have heard, I think was it Ginger was saying, not Ginger, Crystal, I think it was, said the G and the H are the same, can be the same numbers or something.
Oh, really? Maybe.
I think, I can't remember who said it, but I know someone said it. I'm thinking, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You've lost me.
Right? It just makes it confusing. All right,
Very.
well, let's pop over here to the chat. Okay, so Kivia, you made your first washcloth. Congratulations. Did you knit it or did you crochet it?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, let's see.
And she knows, and then she's gone, I know, right? Yeah, right. They make things confusing.
Yep.
It's just like you think, my God, really? I was watching now what's her name? Amber Allen
Mhm.
unbox her boxing that she got from a lady that come from Australia. And she got yarn that I just finished with.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's neat.
And I was on Kelly, one of Kelly's live the other week, and I was showing her the yarn that I was knitting with, and she goes, "I've got that same yarn." She went and got hers and popped it up, both the same colours, same title colour,
Oh,
but
wow.
different brand. I'm thinking, wow, that
That
was so. You think, wow, that was just unbelievable.
that's pretty cool. All right, so Kivia said she crocheted it.
Oh, what colour? Wonder what colour she done.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
guessing she's probably gone a maybe a blue or a red.
yeah. I was thinking beigey. I was thinking like a beige color.
Okay, yeah, that'd be different, wouldn't it? A beige.
Mm-hmm. Just because I know
Hmm.
you can get I know at Walmart we can get like a big thing of like a beige color.
Okay, yeah.
I don't. I don't have it sitting here. I had a big one of it. All right, Miss Kivia, what color? We're waiting. What color did you do?
I know. Come on, we want to know. Put us out of our misery. I just finished doing This is the wool. I just finished doing this.
Oh, now is that your granny lap blanket?
Yeah, this is a different one.
Okay, let me
The
let
other
me see if
one.
I can put you on big. Let me figure out how to do that. Hold up. Solo. Boom. There you go. That's
This is a
pretty.
this is a different one. The one that's on my line on my online that you can see, which
That should be the
I
video.
can show you, which is this one here. Is this one that people, if they seen the video, they would have saw this one.
Okay, that's the one I saw in the video. The lap,
Yeah.
yeah. With the different
And it's big enough. What I did was I did the squares individual. I did 15 rounds of each one. And then I just joined them together. And then I did a double crochet around the edge.
Okay, yeah.
And I thought that's just big enough for people if you wanted to go this way, lengthways, or you can go widthways,
Mm-hmm. So
or
just
you
the
can put
lap
it around
band.
you and just sort of like a nice blanket like that.
Yeah.
Just sort of, some people just want things just nice and just on the lap sometimes, or if you've got a little child that wants to sleep on the couch, at least they can just throw it over on the couch and
Right.
then it keeps them warm. So I just got to do the edging of I'll put that one there. I just got to go around and do the edging of this one, but I haven't decided what color yet.
I like the colors of that. That's pretty.
Yeah, it's an unusual color. We have a little I call them a junkie store, but they're your dollar. Ours aren't called $2 shop or a dollar shop. They have different names, but the where I go to get this one in the city, it's in the city, and I hadn't seen them have it before, and I thought, oh, I'll pick it up, and it was so beautiful and soft to crochet with, and this is the color that
Ooh, that's
Callie had,
pretty.
and that's
I
what they
like
call the
that.
retro.
Mm-hmm.
I just done one big granny square, and I've just put it into a bag like that.
That's
And
pretty. I
mind you,
like
that fits the laptop in. Watch. That fits. That's my iPad.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that.
So different purposes for different things, sort of thing. Or I might put, do a handle from here to go across to here, and maybe somebody can use it for like a bag or something. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
I'll work it out.
I like those colors, though. Okay,
Yeah,
what?
these are pretty nice, bright summer colours for us.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that we're coming into summer
I know you're
soon.
coming into summer and we're going into winter.
Oh, I know it gets a bit too hot, so now I just got to finish doing this one. And I learned how to do the granny square. I could never years ago. I could never do the middle bit of the square.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get my auntie to show me. She would never show me. So I thought, okay, maybe it's just not for me. And then I watched Crystal from
Mm-hmm.
back in the day do her square, thinking, oh, she's made it so easy.
Does she just do like a chain 3 and then loop it or
Yeah, she
something?
do. Yeah, she does the chain 3, and then she goes back to the first one and does a slip stitch,
Mm-hmm. To make a little
and then
tiny ring. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then she'll do, and then you've got that ring, and
Mm-hmm.
then she'll do a crochet, just a crochet one, and then she'll go back in the loop, and she'll tell you how to go back in the loop and work it that way. I think if that's how easy it was, I would have done it years ago.
That's how I was taught to do it. When I first started doing them, that's how I was shown to do it. Sometimes I'll do the magic ring,
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet.
and sometimes I'll do like that. The magic ring is one of those things that once you have to learn how to do it right, or it'll come undone.
Mm.
But I haven't had any trouble with it so far. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I haven't done it that way. I've done it the way Crystal's done it. So, and I
Mm-hmm.
tried doing it the way Krista done it. She did it, and then when she gets to the corner, she turns around and goes back.
Yeah, and if you do that, because sometimes mine will get kind of wonky. It'll like start turning, because you know how like when you're working in the round, sometimes your seams
Yeah,
will go. And if you turn it after each round, it won't do that. It'll kind of keep it squared up.
yeah, I tried to do that and I couldn't. Yeah, but I'll go back and watch hers and practice again.
And I've got a tutorial, but I don't remember how I did it in the corner. Sometimes when I get to the last corner, I'll do a half double to join it instead of a chain 2. And so that puts me in
Okay.
the center, and then I'll just go ahead and start my next. I'll go ahead and do half of my corner. So like if I'm
Yeah,
doing 3 double crochets, I'll do 3, and then I'll go on across and around.
with Crystal's one, like as you can see. Hang on, I'll go
Mm-hmm.
this way. It's the right way around. You do like she does the 3 doubles here,
Mm-hmm.
then she does the chain 2, and then do the 3 double crochets, and then goes around. But when she gets to this bit here, when she comes to the end bit,
Mm-hmm.
she tells you to do like a half crochet
Mm-hmm.
in the
Oh,
corner.
so she does the half double crochet too.
Yeah, and then do it like just a
Like
hoop,
mm-hmm.
like a slip
Slip stitch.
stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then go over to this bit here into going into there.
Okay, so slip stitch up. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that I found that. I mean, I know my squares aren't perfectly
They look
square,
great. They look great to
but
me.
I look at it. Well, somebody that's less fortunate to me is going to be nice and warm when winter comes.
Exactly. They're not going to care. Yep.
No, they're not going to care as long as they're going to be nice and warm. That's the main
Mm-hmm.
thing. So,
So,
and I've got more little squares over there that I've got to join together that I haven't done yet. But
so you're donating all the little granny square blankets?
yeah, I donate all or whatever I make. I donate unless somebody asks me to make
Mm-hmm.
something, and
Oh,
they'll pay for it. But otherwise, I just do it and then I just donate
well,
because
that's nice.
where I go to take them, they have about 6 or 7 different charities
Mm-hmm.
that scream and like a bit like hate what is it hat
Mm-hmm.
not
That
hate
not
not
hate. Yeah.
yeah that one, where they do their blue beanies to help you know, whereas they'll have a list like what Rose from Rose Likes Crochet,
Mhm,
how each
mhm.
month Wings asks for
Right,
a
right.
thing.
Hmm.
They're the same where I donate mine. They'll tell you what they want, like scarves. If you do granny squeeze, they've got people to put them together.
Oh, okay.
Blankets. I've even done little pouches, and with like I might put a toy in there, and they can
Oh,
work out which child will be best to have it. I've done tiny little squares, joined them together, and turned it into a baby blanket. And since I've learned how to do the crocheted scarves, I think I've done 12.
oh, wow. Look at you go.
And I've never done the fringe on them down the bottom.
Hmm.
Never knew how. Yeah, they'll do. And only that I got a book that I got, and then Eden said to me, "Why don't you use your loom thing, and then go around and you'll make the fringe part of it."
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. This one here, with this one, because I haven't taken up loom yet. See this one?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I hold it around to this one, and then I just go around, and then I cut it
And then you've got the same length.
the same length. And I never thought of it that way either until Eden said it.
See, and I think I've got one of those. I think it's over
Yeah.
there actually, but I
And I
haven't.
just then I just do that, and then once I've got a couple done, and then I just join the wool together, and then I just cut it. Then I've
Hmm.
got the length that I want. Yeah.
Yeah, but I hate making fringe.
Oh, I've never, like I said, I never knew how to do them until I happened to look in my book and even come up with that idea. Now all my scarves have the fringe on them.
See, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of using the loom. You'll have to tell Eden thumbs up. That's a good idea. Well,
Yeah.
Kivia said she used the red heart jumbo stripes, and I think that's
Ooh.
just like multicolors. It's like so we were both wrong, or we were
Yeah.
both right.
Yeah, could have had the colours in there. That's what I like about the stripe ones. I never color coordinate my colors. Never.
Mm-hmm.
I just do it and let it go.
Let it go.
And I mean, yeah, some of the blankets have turned out, but with my scarves, I might be halfway through and it goes from one color to another. But I just go and let it go, and it turns out beautiful because I just like the colors just go naturally.
This is one I did. This is a blanket. It's at work, but can you see? I don't know if y'all can
Yeah,
see.
I like that color. Is that
And
a variegated one?
it is, and so it's a mandala. I took them
Okay,
all to
yeah.
the room. It's a Lion Brand mandala ombre, and it pulled all by itself. I didn't have to do anything. I crocheted that one. So and I just let the stripes fall.
Yeah, I do that. I never color coordinate mine. I just let it flow.
I do. Here's what it looks like up close, or what
Well,
the
that's
stitches look.
nice. So what did you do? Double crochet?
I did. It's called the lemon peel. I think it's got like a bunch of different names: lemon peel, griddle stitch, and I think maybe the cobble stitch or something like that. But it's you do a single crochet, then a double, single double, single double, all the way across, and then when you go back the other way, you do a
And
double crochet on top of the singles.
this is the same colors one.
Oh, okay, as the one that you were doing in the round. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the one that Kelly from Kelly's creates. I think I'll have to tell you her name. I'm not quite. I'll give you the right proper channel of her name.
Was she live earlier tonight?
I'm not sure because then I went out to the shop, so she might have been. She does do not I bring it every day, Kelly. There's another Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know there's Kelly Creates, and then there's Kelly's Crochet and something.
Yeah, that might even be her. I'm not sure. Can't. Isn't it funny? There's so many. I'm just trying to see if I can find her. Kelly. Just trying to. Maybe she might be under K if I look under K, maybe.
I know when you're trying to find something, it's hard to.
Oh, here you go. Kelly's Crochet Adventures.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She had the same color one as my scarf.
That's cool.
Only that I knew, was it last week? The week before, I think I was up on her live, and she said, oh, I got the same one.
So was hers actual Australian, same brand and everything, or was it an
No,
American
hers
brand?
was the American brand. To
So
whatever
it was the Red Heart
yeah.
Retro. Okay. So it's the same yarn. It's just they just label it different. Okay.
Yeah. Mine was called just trying to think what they called it. I think it was like a party craft type one. And but then yours was the Red Heart, whatever it was, but it was the same thing.
All right, Kay, okay. Going to bed.
Yep. Bye, Kay. Have a good sleep, sweet dreams.
Good night. That's my little sister. I texted her earlier. I said, you don't have to stick around for our boring yarny talk if you don't want
to. But still nice the family there to say hello and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if we get into Ursula's live, Eden will get on. Mind you, she's in the room that way.
Right.
And we'll be on Ursula's.
Hey, that's okay.
You know, and that, so. But we try and support a lot of people. We try to. But never enough hours in a day to watch everybody's videos.
I know, right? We were talking about that. Me and another girl were talking about that earlier this week. I said, I just don't have time. But, you know, there's certain ones that I try to catch. I try to catch as many of Cynthia's as I can. And
yeah, me too.
You know, so
it makes it hard, the time difference.
Oh, yeah.
Is the hardest. Because, you know, like, if I used to get on for Cynthia's devotion of a morning, which was 7:30 her time, it was 9:30 night time for me.
Right.
So for when I get her Friday devotion, I'm already nighttime.
Yeah.
Right. So with her doing her live for you for tonight, it was already my Friday morning.
Right.
So yeah, so it's sort of, but now my state, 3 other states and a territory, we've moved an hour forward.
Oh, so your time's already changed.
Yeah, so not all of Australia do it, only the 4 states and 1 territory do it. So instead of now Cynthia coming on at 9:30, she comes on at 10:30.
Oh, so that's late.
And seeing a Wednesday night with Kim and Ginger, they used to be 11 o'clock on a Wednesday night for me, which is 8 o'clock for them. It is now midnight going into Thursday morning.
So that's late, yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's like I try to catch some of Ursula's lives, and I think one of her lives, I think it started at like 5 a.m. here one day. And I was like, oh, I can't. That's too early.
You see, for me with Ursula, it's not bad because when I'm not in daylight savings, I'm only 8 hours ahead of her. But now I'm 9 because we've moved forward. And South Africa don't do time change.
Yeah.
So instead of her being, I think, is it 8:30 for me? It is now 9:30. So that's not bad. But then her Friday morning one for me used to be 1 o'clock, which now I think is 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm thinking, yeah, no.
Hi, Ivy. Welcome in.
Hi, Ivy. I've got to get onto Ivy's to catch up on some of Ivy's videos too now.
Me too. I'm behind on everybody's. I've got a new grandbaby, so when I'm not home, I'm playing with babies, and so But they're
And
just so cuddly and squishy.
I know, I know, they're just so gorgeous and then they grow up, and then you think, what happened to that cute little baby that I had?
Hi, Marissa. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hi, Risa.
Yeah,
Oh God, yeah, they grow up so quick, don't they?
they do. I was playing with we had our family dinner tonight, and I was picking on my granddaughter. She was talking to, or she was pointing to everybody, and she pointed to my son, and she's like, "Daddy." I was like, "No, my daddy." And so then she would
Oh,
imitate me, "My daddy." But she's
oh, isn't that cute?
so yeah, she's just learning to talk, and so it's just "Ow, boo."
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pure
geez, wait till she
sweetness.
starts walking. They're going to know that, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when she can walk, the baby he's not yet, but she is. She's learned how to walk, and she goes
Oh,
where she wants to go, and yeah.
yeah.
So,
Oh, cute. That is
yeah.
so cute. Then they get into everything.
Mhm. Yeah, and she's already got her own little personality and her own little sass, and yeah.
Oh, beautiful. That
They're
is just.
sweet, sweet.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
So who else we've got? So I don't
Just
know who
us.
else here. We got 5 people watching. I know we got Maritza and Ivy and Kivia was here. My sister Kay, she went to bed.
And is your mum still here?
Probably not, but she might be.
But she said she was here earlier, but then I don't know if
Yep.
she's still here.
Yep. Because she was commenting earlier. So Sarah, if you're still here, give us a wave or say howdy do.
Unless she's gone to bed too and then ditched us.
She may have. I think she's babysitting her great grandbabies. She's babysitting in the morning, so
Yeah,
she
so
very well went
she's
to
gone
bed.
to bed.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can tire out quick.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna click some more buttons. So y'all, the whole point of this, that the new people coming in, is I was trying to learn how to do StreamYard. Hi, Sally.
Well, there she is. She's back.
So I was trying to learn how to do different things. So we're gonna click some more buttons on StreamYard. Ooh.
Well, you brought us forward?
Yeah, let's go back. I think I like that better.
Yeah.
I don't like my face being so big.
It's like the other day I was on Callie Creates Ventures with there was 5 others on there. No, it might have been Ashley with Cat. I bring it every day and that.
Yeah.
And Kelly said, "What's wrong with you?" Lisa said, "Oh, I want wool, but it's on the other side of the room." And I didn't want to, someone said, "You've got buttons on the screen, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, I've seen them, but I've never fiddled with them."
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "You got the mute, the stop camera, the setting." And I said, "Yeah, I know what the mute does because I've had to mute myself a few times when I was on Ursula's live. Because where I live, the houses are sort of bang on it, and you can hear the yelling and everything." And she goes, "If you go next one along and stop camera, it'll bring up the thing." Thinking, "Oh, I like that." So I see, so you can have a look on it. So if I click on it, see that you only see the picture, and then I can get up and move around and do what I need to do, and then when I come back, and then I'm back. I'm thinking, now that I know how to do that, I can get up and do what I need to do.
Yep.
And nobody would know that I've moved.
Now you're pixelated. Oh, there you go. Yeah, and I need to figure out how to change the picture, because I think if I tell my camera to stop, I'm a little icon. I don't have a picture. But I bet I could. I could just go into settings and edit it. Because if I click my stop camera, I look like that.
Well, hang on. I'll have a look. Oh, yeah, you need to add a picture.
So, I wonder how I can do that. Because, I've got my picture for my...
But on your phone down the bottom of the screen, do you have a mute, the stop camera, settings, presence, and leave the studio?
I do.
Well, if you go into, that's what I was just, if you go into click settings, it'll come up and there'll be a camera and an auto, and you could probably take a photo like that, I'm guessing. and then you should be able to maybe change it then.
Okay. I'll have to go look at that and check it out and see.
Or
Oh,
what's
let's
the
click off of there. If anybody in the chat knows how to change when you put yourself on stock cam, so this would be for the people that use StreamYard. If you click stock cam, how do you get this to be a picture instead of a little faceless?
because my picture on my one is the picture that I use for when I go into, like, my picture there is what I use when I go into oh
Somebody
hang on.
else's live or
I better
whatever.
put myself when I go into like when I come onto my laptop when I sign in, that's the picture I get.
Okay.
But Eden done mine.
I think when I was watching the video earlier, he touched on how to change that, so I may have to go back and watch his video again and see how to do that. Because I mean, I figured everything else out. Like I figured out how to change all these colors to make them orange on my last one, so I think I'll be able to figure it out. We'll see.
Yeah, and no, maybe too if you're still not sure, I know Sunita I think knows how to do it. I'm pretty sure Sunita knows. I know Sunita knows how to do Nightbot, I think.
Yeah, because see, I don't have Nightbot set up either. I hadn't even thought about Nightbot. Well, I thought about it earlier because I know you like, because I want people to be able to say drop and leave their link and all that kind of stuff. So
Cynthia might be another good one for Nightbot because I think she got taught off Jeannie and V.
right.
I think they helped her set up Nightbot.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
I'll have to definitely go in and ask her on how to do that.
Unless Ivy knows how to do it.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how to do the, yeah. Let's see. Edit.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how to do it either because I don't do lives. So I haven't done any lives yet.
Well, and I was going to make you a moderator. I don't know how to do that either. I figured out how to do it the last time because Liz told me how to do it. But I may have to, but I know I did it. I know I was in StreamYard when I did it. But maybe I had to go on my phone.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure how they work everything out, of course.
Yeah, because I know you just have to click on, because the last time I went live, Liz from Liz Crochets, you know what I'm talking about? How you doing,
yeah.
Liz? She had just happened to be on the last time I was doing it, and so she was helping me walk through it because she's like super familiar with StreamYard because she uses it for her Zingo. So yeah, but
yeah, I haven't been on to play her Zingo game yet.
I haven't either. I've been on there sometimes to catch some of her lives and just to go into the chat, but I haven't actually played.
Me neither.
I'm going to go onto my phone to our live here and see if if there's anything.
Yeah, I'm on the live on the me iPad, but there's nothing coming up there for me to do anything. Only if I want to like it, dislike, live chat, share, report, and save.
Yeah, so I'm going to go, let's see, my channel. Yeah, so I'm going to go, and then we're going to shut that off. Let's see, click on your name. Oh, look at add moderator. Okay, now go. If you comment now, you should be in blue.
Okay, I'll go and do that now.
So I guess I have to add moderators from my phone.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, my name, when I said hi everyone, it's come up to blue. Yeah.
Okay.
but on my laptop it doesn't say on blue, yeah, but it does on my iPad.
Right, because see, like in StreamYard, it doesn't show you as anything different, but on my phone, it does.
Yeah.
So on my phone, I'm in YouTube, but up here, I'm in StreamYard. So, which I mean, I guess I could just have a separate tab open up top and be able to do that.
Mm.
Okay. I didn't think about that.
You never do. You never do.
Just use my phone. Okay. So, yeah, I'll have to ask Cynthia about that. Maybe when she gets back from vacation, I'll have to do another. I'll have to plan a better live when she can come up and help walk me through stuff.
Yeah, because then while you got Cynthia on, well, other people can talk to. While she's talking to you about it, the others can sort of
learn about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good idea. Oh, look at it.
Sky Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a newbie for me.
Yep. That is my oldest baby. That's my
okay.
Yeah. That's my kiddo. That's Trevor. Hi, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. Yay.
He was heading home. He was heading home to put babies to bed, so he said he was going to pop in.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yay.
So Trevor, we're learning how to do StreamYard.
We're all learning something new tonight.
Exactly.
Hey, isn't this the place to learn?
It
on
is.
YouTube?
Yeah. But so that's what you're saying. So yeah, I need to get with Cynthia and we could do like a whole StreamYard learn as you go tutorial thingy. And then people can ask questions and then I could have her on and try to get some other people and we could just do a whole live on how to do StreamYard. That would work. I'll get with her.
Like, it's not everyone would follow the same people. Not everyone would probably follow Jeannie from Butterflies, Dream with Jeannie, or V. And, I mean, everybody probably does. But if you're a newbie and you don't know about them, and they come across, say, your channel but want to learn, it's...
Right, and then I could, instead of naming it off the hook, I could do, let's learn how to do StreamYard. And then we could, like, click on all the different things, and then people could ask questions. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Not familiar with YouTube, but I understand Twitch. What's Twitch?
Twitch. It's another one. It's another little video streaming thing. I know what it is. I just have never used it.
Isn't that funny?
I don't do Snapchat either, but I have it. I just never use it.
It's funny. The older generation know YouTube, but I don't know Twitch. I've got to get with the program.
I finally signed up for a it just went out of my brain. TikTok. I don't have very many videos on there because they have to be really short. And I mean, it's hard enough for me to edit down a video to get on YouTube that's super short. You would probably do really well on TikTok because your videos are short. So you would
know what? I mean, I don't have a TikTok. My really close friend always sends me one, but I don't watch hers because they're really stupid ones she sends. And is it Mel from Trinidad and Tobago? She's always putting up little short ones, which is straight, straight to the point. Twitch is just live stream is what I use for gaming. YouTube seems to be a friendly and more user-friendly platform. Okay.
So did they change that, Trevor? Because I thought Twitch used to be like you could upload like little super short videos. So you can't do that anymore. It's just totally live stream. See, I learned something new.
Yeah. See, like you said, maybe TikTok would be good for me to put, like you say, mine are only little short ones that I put up.
Yeah, because, I mean, I have 2 or 3 videos on TikTok is all, but they're all really short because I think they've changed it now. You can go a little bit longer, but they're all super short.
Yeah, I think the longest one I've watched is about 2 minutes something.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 or 3 minutes is the max. It used to be like super short, and then they like lengthened it a little. But so
But a lot of people wouldn't use TikTok these days, would they?
I don't know. See, I wondered if TikTok was going to kind of phase itself out if it's just like a short thing, but I don't know. Let's see.
You can do what they call clips, but it's just snips of your live stream. YouTube is better for saving full videos and also easier to go live with others. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just stay with YouTube. I
Yeah.
know I used to have one going. Can't even think of what it was. I used to have one going back ages ago. Oh, it might have been Skype, and then once Skype came in, everyone joined up. I did it, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you got Messenger and you don't need Skype because you can video call via Messenger.
Right.
So don't do Skype now. Wouldn't even
Mm-hmm.
know how to use it if it came back because I do Messenger now. It's just
Yep.
easier.
We used to use Skype at work, but that was just for talking, like messaging inner office, like between office to office. And now we use it's not Messenger, it's not what it's called.
Is it Zoom?
No, it's not Zoom, but it's shoot, Teams. Teams.
There you go. Ivy's going said had to go and check. Do you see your box where you entered stream?
Down at the bottom to the bottom left, or my edit by the in broadcast, or where?
Had to go and check. Do
Which
you see box
box?
where you entered the stream? Is it when I entered the stream or when you entered the stream? Yes.
There's a delay. We're gonna have to. Okay. Box down to the bottom left. Okay, yes. Where I can click solo layout.
Bottom left. Okay, yeah. Host.
Bottom left, got it.
Then she's gone host.
Edit audio avatar. Is it that one? Okay, this will be the avatar. Yeah.
You see the three dots? Yeah.
Upload an avatar. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Ivy. Okay, so now I'll have to send myself a picture.
See, you knew somebody would be in the chat would know.
Okay, so I'll go send myself a picture and then I'll change it up and we'll see if it works. Okay, so Trevor says he uses TikTok every day. I know. That's because you're a millennial.
That's right. When they're millennial, they know how to do everything.
You are of the technology age.
Yep.
I am of the MySpace age. Just kidding.
I'm the generation of pen and paper, not email.
There's nothing on it, but I've got it sitting here.
Yeah, I've got pen and paper, look. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
And could you imagine when my parents were younger, my dad's, if he was alive, he would have been 83, and if my mum was alive, 80. So could you imagine when they were kids? It was probably chalk and blackboards. Oh yeah, Ivy was like me, pen and paper. Me too. Oh.
Okay.
When we were at primary school, from prep to grade 3, you always did grey lead pencils.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you never went for your pen license until halfway through grade 3 going into grade 4. But I was always a bit later because my handwriting was always so messy.
Okay. I'm just going to pick a random picture on this thing because I can't find what I want. And then I'll upload it for next time. I'll change it up. But I just want to make sure that I'm going to do this so that I remember how to do this.
Do it, yeah.
That way
Let's see what picture you pick out.
Let's see what we got here. And I may already, look, it already got it right here. I'll be darned. See, I was looking to send it to myself and I already got it here.
All you have to do is now just put it up.
Okay, so... But did it save it? Okay, let's see. Nope. Wrong button. Wow. Okay.
Hey, at least we're all learning.
Yep. Okay. Now this one. Wrong button. There we go. Ta-da!
Look at that one. Yay.
Yeah! Yay! All right.
Hey,
Woo!
you might be able to change it around depending on the season and what it is like. Because October for you guys is Halloween. You might be able to put a Halloween thing up.
Yeah. And I saw too it says you can add music. Like you can have music playing in the background now with StreamYard. That's something new.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to play with the giveaway tool thingy. Okay. And it said I had to open that in another window.
Because Kelly from Creative Adventure Crates, she often has music playing in the background. But I think you just got to be careful what music you play.
Well, there's some that's already on the thing.
Bye, Trevor. He's going to bed.
Okay. Good night, Trevor. Thank you for coming by. Okay. So we're going to go back over here. It was StreamYard.com/giveaway. I think is what it said it was. And go. Okay, choose broadcast. Off the hook. Okay. And then it said, oh, let's see, share screen. Spotlight, share screen. Okay, so we're going to go with this one. Well, that did nothing. Okay. Why didn't it change the thingy? Okay, so that...
It's like playing Chinese checkers.
Yep, there's a way it says to share screen. News layout. Picture-in-picture layout. Cinema layout. So maybe... I thought it was saying you could share screen in the free version. I know you can. Pretty sure you can.
See, down the bottom of mine, it's got, if I press on it, it's got a little computer screen with present on it. And I can go...
That's where it's at. Yep. Share screen.
Share screen with 2 monitors. Share screen works best on good computers.
Okay, that's this. Share screen is easier with 2 monitors. Well, I do not have 2 monitors, so... Window. This one. And share.
I don't know.
Did it share it? It did. Okay. All right. So, people in the chat, we're going to try this giveaway tool. I'm not giving anything away at the moment. We're just testing and playing around. So, if y'all will type in the word test, T-E-S-T. And we're going to see if this works.
Because that's the way that Cynthia does it.
Yeah, and I think it seems easier than having to count. And then this, and I know somebody was doing one with their Nightbot the other day, and I think they were just in, but they like picked a thing and then they just hit like winner question mark or exclamation point winner or something like that. And it automatically said, and then it popped up and Nightbot said, Joe is the winner. And it just did it that way. So it was kind of cool. But let's see.
Well, you got 2 of us that's done tests.
Okay. I was going to go on my other channel here. Whoop. Oh, that is where I wanted to go. Here. Oh, that is where I wanted to go. Test. Send. Okay. And then now I say start collecting comments, I think. And let's see how many we have. 3. So that looks correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll say draw and see who our winner is of our test.
Go, Ivy! Yay!
Ivy won the test! Woohoo! Okay, very cool. All right, so we're going to turn this off. So then I wonder if, because I know Cynthia was having to go back out. I wonder if I refresh, just hit refresh, and then I can type it in again and start all over.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe Cynthia doesn't realize you can refresh.
I'll have to see, because I know she may have figured it out on the live last week, or because I don't remember if she's been going out, because I know before she was having to go out and then come back in. But okay, well that took us right back. So all right, well let's see if it worked. Let's type in the word hook. Hook, and then we'll see if it works. Boop. And then we'll start collecting. Is that right? Do we have 3? And there's 3 of us. All right, let's see who wins. It's
Ivy again.
I'm just kidding.
Do we go 3 out of 3 like with paper, rocks, and scissors?
All right, let's try another word.
Let's see if Ivy gets the 3rd one.
Okay, we're going to say lucky. Lucky.
Let's see if she does it this time. For Nightbot. Come on, Ivy. 3 times lucky.
I think so. I think the exclamation, that might be right for Nightbot. It was something. It was on somebody did it on one of the things I was doing the other night, and it worked pretty well. Oh, I forgot to pick this here. Okay, start collecting.
Ivy doesn't want to do it. Ivy doesn't want to go 3rd time lucky. Come on, Ivy. Just for the last time.
Let's see if she's still here.
Yeah, I think she's still here because she wrote underneath me for Nightbot.
Oh, yeah, she did. That's true. Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't want to try 3rd time lucky.
Yep, she posted it. I see it popping up. Oh, now it changed to 3. Okay, here we go. And draw. Third time. Woo!
Oh, now that's what you call lucky.
That's it. See, if only I was giving away money. All right. So if I click off, okay. Oh, so when I clicked off of it, it automatically went back to the. Okay.
Back to it, yeah.
All right.
Oh, that was funny.
So Ivy, do you do lives or I know you do lives sometimes with Jim, but do you do StreamYard or Nightbot with your StreamYard? Words. I'll get my words right. I don't.
I'm just trying to think who else does StreamYard and uses Nightbot. I think Ursula does.
Which I'm sure there's probably like a bunch of tutorials that not tutorials, videos on YouTube. Got tutorials on the brain, but I bet I could go find one. But
yeah, and I'm pretty sure Cynthia said Jeannie and V helped her with her one.
Mm-hmm. She did. I remember when she went to her. Oh, you like Restream? I haven't tried Restream yet. There was another one too that popped up when I was looking up StreamYard. Restream.
Is that like doing StreamYard? Or is it different again?
I think it's like StreamYard, but it's another brand or
Oh, okay.
whatever. Yeah.
God.
Can you do like giveaways and whatnot with Restream, Miss Ivy? Because I don't know.
Yes, just easier. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll have to check it out too.
You never know. Restream might be better for you than StreamYard.
Oh, she hasn't tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
The giveaway thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Well,
Only one way to find out is by doing it and finding out.
right, and that's kind of what my thing was with this one because I the last time I went live was like midnight my time because I figured that way most people would have been sleeping. It might have even been later than that. It might have been like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember. It was late. And so I just like I'm just gonna go for it and play around and click buttons and see what happens. So that's what I did. And then tonight I was like, I'm gonna go live earlier. So go live every 3 months.
Yeah, I did see you say, Cynthia, you were going to go live,
Yeah.
and I was hoping to be back from the shops in time.
I put it on there because then that way I would be held accountable. Because I was gonna go live last week and then it came rolled around. I was like, no, I'll sit on the couch watching TV. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go live. So I'm like, if I tell people out, if I put it out in the universe, then I have to stick to it and go live.
Yeah.
That way, don't have a choice. Get on there, go live, and just bite the bullet and do it. And it hasn't been too bad. I mean, it's been, I think I can get the hang of it and do more.
Time you get the hang of it, something you'll be out.
Oh yeah, like Restream.
Yep.
I was on Mama G here. They were her and Rusty they went live 2 days ago, I guess it was. Maybe 3. Maybe might have been Tuesday. But they went live and that's what they were, and they were looking at StreamYard versus just going live in YouTube. And if you just want to go live and you don't want to bring people up on the panel, I mean, I did that at the last festival I went to, and it was like super easy. I just got carried away, and so like I turned my phone and I hit live stream, but I didn't give my camera time on my phone to like turn. I didn't give it, like if you're
you just sort of did it.
So I went. It was like this, and I turned it, but I didn't give my camera time to turn, and I hit live, and so everybody was sideways because I had my phone this way, but it was recording them
the other way.
Yeah, well, I wasn't on for very long, and then I stopped it because I was like, I kind of think you're sideways, Josh, because I could see that my counter telling me how long I had been on was over here on the left, and it was sideways instead of at the top. So I was like, well,
you learn by your mistakes, don't you?
Yep. So I stopped that live, and then I learned next time. Wait a second, give it time to turn before I hit go live. So I may try that, But if I can get used to one of these, it'll be okay. I think.
I like it when I bring it every day. Goes to her flea market.
Oh,
and she goes live at her flea market.
Oh, I'll have to go. See, I was gonna walk around the festival, but I was afraid because there was a whole bunch of little kids and stuff, and I didn't want to get them on there if their parents didn't want them on there, because when I'm live, you can't pixelate out their faces and stuff. But
yeah, that's the only thing, isn't it?
So like I would be walking, then I'd drop it down to the ground, and But I did record some videos and put them up, but going live would have just been so much easier because I wouldn't have had to like edit stuff out. But
yeah, that's the only problem, isn't it? When you don't have the parents okay, you know.
yeah, because I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't care, but because I mean, I'm just like a little small channel, but some people just don't want their, I wouldn't want some random person putting my child out there. So
No.
but that's my thing. That's the only reason I didn't. But so I tried to. The only kid I did put on the live, I asked him. I like turned in. I'm like, "Do you want to be live?" And of course, he was. I say he's a kid. He's like early 20s. He's like, "Yeah, put me on YouTube." He was excited.
I'll be famous for 5 seconds.
He was excited about it. He didn't care. So.
All
right. Well, look, we've made it over an hour.
I know. I can't believe it. So that hour went quick.
I know, right? Because that's what I said. I said, I'm only going to go for an hour. And then look, here we are at an hour. Yay! It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was really nervous. Even walking up the hall to come in here to do it tonight, I was like, no, can't do it.
But look what happened. You ruffled up enough nerves and you got on and here you are.
Yeah, I did it. Woohoo!
Yay!
Proud of myself.
Now you got to do the next one.
Yep. Maybe I'll just try doing it. Maybe I'll just keep myself amped up and every Thursday try to come on at 9:00. Well, I'll have to get with Cynthia first and see if this time works for her so that she can help us with other things that StreamYard and Nightbot can do together. But
you're about 17 hours behind me. If you came on at 9:00.
Yeah, it's 10:00 right now.
So 10:00, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 16 hours.
And then, let's see, November. When does our time change?
I think someone said, is it the first weekend in November your time goes back?
I think so. But yeah, because it's spring forward, fall back. So that would make it be back 9:00. So that would put us even further apart, right?
Yeah, that forward. Yeah, and we don't go back until our autumn, which is in April next year, end of March, April.
So y'all's is the same spring forward, fall back, but you're just opposite from us. So you're going into spring, so you just okay.
Yeah. So we go forward in the spring and go back in the autumn, where you go forward in the.
Well, we still spring forward, fall back, but like we're getting ready to fall back, so we're getting ready to go back an hour. So
you're going into autumn where we're spring, we're already in spring, and you're starting to hit fall. But our summer starts December. So
if I fall back an hour, that would put it. What time did you say it is there now? 2:00.
No, we're nearly 2:20 in the afternoon.
Okay, so if I start, so when the time changes, if I'm going live at my time 9, that would put me in at 10. So that'll make it go back for you then. So that'll make it be an hour earlier for you because we fall back. So if I'm going by my time, it'll make this live earlier for you, right?
It should work that way, shouldn't it? It's too confusing. Like I said,
Like doing math this late at night.
Because we have 4 states and a territory here that do it. South Australia, they're half an hour behind me already as it is. So I'm 20 past 2. I'm normally say 2:30. So I'm 20 past 2. They're 1:50 in the afternoon. So there's the half an hour. When I'm not on daylight savings, I'm 2 hours ahead of Western Australia, but daylight savings, I'm 3 hours ahead. So they're only heading into 11:30. So when I hit New Year's Day and go into New Year's Day, Western Australia is still 2022.
That's
So
crazy.
when I go into 2023, I've already had the new year for 3.5 hours before they catch up.
That's crazy.
Mm.
So now that my brain is thinking, okay, so if we fall back and I start at 9, then it's not going to make a difference because I would make it be 9:20 now and it's going to be 2:20 there. So it's going to make it be an hour later.
I think
So it would be
it'd
an hour
probably
later for you, right? Because I would,
it probably yeah, maybe. Well, I won't know until
because if I could keep it starting at 9, then
9,
like
it's
when the
10,
time
11, 12,
changes,
1,
right, it would be starting at right now. So your time's not going to change. It would just be my time. So it would be starting it at 2:00 your time instead of 1:00 your time.
yeah. Yeah, because once I sort of get into the rhythm, I'll know the timing when Kim and Ginger, when their time goes back, that's when I'll work it out to whether I still stay at midnight on a Wednesday night with them to
Mm-hmm.
Thursday morning, or do I come on at 11 o'clock? So
So it'll
it's sort of
be when our time changes, if it's so we'll fall back, so it'll be 9:00. So it'll be 9:00 right now is when I'd be starting. So instead of we started tonight, it'll be 1:00. So instead it'll be 2
it'd
o'clock
probably be yeah 1 o'clock when you start at 9. It'll be 1 o'clock for me.
is what it is now. But if when the time changes, it'll be 2:00 because right now it's 9:20. It would be 9:20 when we change,
Yeah,
and it's
nine
still two
twenty. So
o'clock.
we'll just go by say you already gone back. So 9:20, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That
So we'll
makes
be
you 17
17.
hours
Mm-hmm.
behind
Yeah,
instead of 16 hours.
16. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I know, right? Math. Actually, I don't even know if that's math. I don't even know what I'd call that.
But you
Ugh.
know what? That's why I always say, depending where you are in the US, I can be anything between 13 to 18 hours ahead.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
See, and we just worked it out that you're 16 hours and may
Mm-hmm.
possibly be 17 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we're
That's while I'm
16
on.
right now, and then I think it's like in November. Yeah, it'll change. Is when it changes. Let's see when.
Ours changes in April.
When does the time change? November 6th. Yep. So the first weekend is when it'll change.
Ours changes back in April 2022, I think it is. Probably
So
that.
ours, let's see, our daylight savings began on March 13th and it ends on Sunday, November 6th. And your daylight savings just started.
Yeah, the 2nd of October, I think it was. Ours started on in October. I think it was that first week. Yeah, ours started the 2nd of October and finishes the 2nd of April.
Well, and see, we had to vote like in one of our elections if we wanted to do away with daylight savings. And Tennessee voted to do away with it and it was approved, but it hasn't happened yet. It just has
Maybe
all
it'll
that. I guess
be.
so. I don't know if all the states have to agree because there. I think it's Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. I think it's Arizona.
And
But
doesn't Alaska wouldn't do it, would they? Because they don't go dark time.
I don't know if they do or not. Actually, I've been to Alaska, but I don't know if they. I don't remember because I
I
know
only
in
know
the
that
summer because it's short. The days are like super long in the summer and super short in the winter.
because I only know about Alaska because they did a home edition renovation there,
Mm.
and I didn't know what time it was, whether they were lunchtime or midnight.
Oh yeah,
Because
because it stays light so long. Let's see. We'll
So
just
you
ask.
wouldn't think they would do daylight savings.
Does Alaska? Yeah, because I wouldn't think it would matter. Like you said, I don't think it would. But they do.
They do.
Mhm.
Okay. See, you learn
Let's
something new
see.
every day.
So, let's see. The only ones that don't, it says all states except for Hawaii and Arizona. And then some of the territories, American Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands do not observe daylight savings.
Okay. Well, maybe Tennessee might do stop doing daylight savings once this is finished.
Mm-hmm. Well, we voted on it a long time ago, so I'm thinking that it was let's see. Oh, good night, Ivy. She said she has
Oh,
enjoyed
bye,
it.
Ivy.
And she is in, let's see, show her thing here. Ooh, tutorial on a little girl's crochet top. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for popping in and for your help and figuring out how to do StreamYard. Have a fantastic night. So yeah, but yeah,
That's
we voted to get rid of it, but let's see.
Who invented daylight savings anyway?
I think we looked it up. I looked it up one time, and it was started way back in the early part of the 1900s, I think, and it was for farmers because so that they would have earlier, they could get out earlier. Somebody said it was for kids waiting on the school bus, but I think it happened way before that.
Yeah.
So that it would get earlier or daylight earlier in the morning for farmers and their crops and stuff. And then
that's understandable.
And then in the summer they shifted it forward, or maybe it was they shifted it forward so that they would have longer time in the evenings. I don't know. But I mean, the days are longer anyway because of where the sun is at. So
yeah.
But
yeah, like I said to you before, I thought it was Saturday until you started saying.
Well, that's yeah.
I didn't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
When you started questioning, thinking, yeah, it's Saturday, and when I happened to look, I'm thinking, yeah, nah, it is Friday.
Yep.
Oh, we've got a horrible person come up already.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I just got rid of them.
What did they? I missed it.
Oh, something about some sex thing.
Mm.
So I just went in and reported it unwanted spam and got rid of him.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. I wonder. Okay.
But I know you can block as well, I think.
I wonder if I have to do, because like to make you a moderator, I had to do it on the live on my like. I bet I have to do it from here. Let's see.
But I know someone said that they can do it while they're a host. It's either you can delete and block or something, then the moderators can do whatever they need to do as well. Can't think whose live I was on when they said that.
I forgot. I'm not on here as me. I'm on here as my other me. Hold on. I'm on my other channel. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, so my other channel. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. Because I know there's a way to turn on where you can only comment if you are subscribed, and you have to be subscribed by so long. That may be something that I need to ask Cynthia about too.
But I think those scammers, they still get through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I think I can't think whose I was on, and they had that you can only comment if you're a subscriber 5 seconds in something, and I've noticed that they even came up on that one too. Unless, of course, someone's worked out a way to get rid of it.
Yeah, and I'm wondering And I know you can put the chat like on slow mode, but I wonder if that's if I can only do that in YouTube or if I can do that in StreamYard.
Don't know.
Me either. What I need to do is be writing down a list so that I can ask Cynthia. Be like, Cynthia,
Need your help.
help me. Yep.
Oh God.
But
Yeah, I should actually start taking notice of what people say.
and I'm sure I think Cynthia may have left up some of her StreamYard things when Ivy and them were helping her.
She might have. I'm not sure.
I'll have to
Maybe.
go look.
Yeah, I was just gonna say maybe you might need to go and look.
And I guess I can Google.
You go, Google girl.
I can Google and see if it tells us, or if I can find out how to change the chat. Because I clicked on some of these that were like edits, but it's not giving me it's not telling me anything on that. Maybe it's under general. Nope, it is not. It is not there. Audio. Oh well.
Maybe there'd be something that you need to fiddle around with.
Yeah, and it's weird though because like that one thing that you saw on the in the live chat on YouTube, I didn't see it pop up on StreamYard. Did you see it on StreamYard when you got rid of them, or did you see it on your phone?
No, I seen it on my
On your iPad?
My iPad. Because I've got my iPad on with this going.
Yeah. That's what I had it on my phone. So that's weird though, because it didn't show up in StreamYard unless you caught it before it had a chance to pop up over here.
But I've noticed when I see it on my iPad, I can do it. But I've never seen it on anybody's StreamYard. So with being on here, I haven't seen it come up. Because otherwise I would have dealt only that I happened to look over and I think, oh, you had an unwanted visitor.
Huh.
I don't think it comes up when you're on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you'll have to. Let's scroll back. I don't think we got any more.
But if I watch you normal and not be on the panel, it'll come up on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm on the panel, I've never seen it come up.
That's weird. Okay.
Very weird.
Well, I'll have to look. I'll have to figure that out, but on how to do it to where they can only comment if they're subscribed. Because I don't think I want Sex Fine Pro on my yeah.
No.
Which is weird though, because it's still showing up in my thing.
Have you still got it on your phone, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Can you click on it? Can you click on his picture?
Mm-hmm.
And what does it come up with? Yeah, well, if you go on one of them should be able to tell you what you can do.
It says put them in timeout, remove, report. So you reported and then removed when you did it?
I reported it and click on report.
Mm-hmm.
Now what does it come up with?
It just has like all the different unwanted spam.
Yeah. Then you can report in one of those things that you want and then press OK.
Okay.
I did the first one. I think it was unwanted spam and something.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just went in and deleted the thing. Since you reported it, I deleted it.
Yeah.
Unless it came up a second time.
No, I haven't seen them come up a second time unless they've come up a bit further.
Okay. No. Just scrolling back, I didn't see any others. I just saw that one. So,
No, I only just saw the one too.
all right, cool beans.
That's all you do is if you press on that button and you read what it tells you on there, it'll tell
Mhm.
you. Just don't go to their channel
No,
because I don't think you want to.
I don't think I want to go see that. No, and
No.
see, like that's how I added you as a moderator. I like held down and clicked it, and one of the options was at make as a moderator. So
That's
good.
the only way that I know how to do it because I think somebody in someone's chat said to do that, and that's how I've learned how to do it.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. Well, I guess I will get off of here and.
Yeah, because you'll have to go to bed.
Yep. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I'm off on Friday.
Even better. Get to sleep in.
Yeah, until the dog wants to go out, but I can ignore him for a little while. He's good. He doesn't make messes, so he's pretty good.
Yeah, I was watching Cindy from Pups and Crochets video the other day, and they had to put little monkey down.
Aww.
Yeah. The video, I didn't know, and Eden came in and said, have you seen Cindy's video? And I said, which one? And she said, this one. And it had, Robert was holding little monkey and asking for cuddles, and the title was Monkey's Gone to Rain Over the Rainbow Bridge.
Aww. That's awful.
And then I said to her, no, I haven't watched it yet, but it came to because I start from the bottom of my page to work up.
Yeah.
And I leave whoever's uploaded today, I'll watch later. And it got to that one, and Eden came into me last night, which would have been our Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, have you watched? I said, oh, I'm up to that video, but I don't want to watch it yet.
Right? Because it's like now you know what it's going to say.
And it's because when you've seen the title, I think, no, I can't do it. So I skipped it, watched a few others. Thinking, well, I can't avoid it too much longer. So I went back and thought I'll watch it.
Aww.
And little monkey, she had dementia and that,
Aww.
and that. So I think she was 19 years old.
Oh wow. She was.
And she was a really, really oldie.
Oh, but still, that's her baby.
I know, and I'm thinking, oh no, and I could feel the tears coming down because they're like your human babies, really, when you look at them.
Yeah, I mean, because you care about them and take care of them, and
Yep. And then I thought at one stage Nana Donna was going to lose her little cupcake.
Oh, I know, I saw that.
Oh, I'm thinking, please no, because that's her.
Yeah, Cupcake's her baby. Yeah, that's her companion. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden she sort of got a second lease of life. So, which I thought, oh, good. She gets to keep Cupcake a bit longer. Oh, great. Nothing worse than a fur baby passing away.
I know, because they, you just, I don't know. It's just different, when you lose your fur babies. And so.
I think it's more, it's heartbreaking losing a human baby.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's heartbreaking too because dogs are trained to sense when there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And they know.
Mm-hmm. They do.
And when that's gone, you think, now what do I do? We're still doing that now because we had a little Maltese Terrier. And we ended up taking her to the vet where they are open 24 hours. And she got that bad that we thought it's probably best now she was sort of euthanized. That's what we got to and everything. And by the time I left my home to get to there, she'd already passed away.
Aww.
So...
Hey, Saf.
Yeah,
Saf's here.
So we sort of lost her well over 12 months ago, but we still go to the shop looking for things Oh yeah, Molly would like that. Molly would like that. Oh, hang on, she's not at home.
Oh.
So then you've got to readjust yourself because if I cook crumpets and sit in the lounge room thinking I'll be right, I'll go and sit in the lounge, she won't know. She's on the end of the bed waiting for her bit of crumpets. You can't eat nothing without her wanting to eat it. So, and you miss that bit because they enjoy eating what you eat.
Mhm. Oh, mine are like little hoovers. They eat whatever. If it hits the floor, it's gone.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't even have to hit the floor. They'll just.
Oh, wheat bix. You give it if you're eating wheat bix, you got to put some on the kitchen floor because we've got like a tile floor, so it's easy to get some wet wipes go over when she's that. And we used to have the groomer come and she saying we'll give her the puppy milk. She goes, "You have lactose free milk, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." Give her that. That's good for her. Oh, she loved the lactose free milk. Yep.
Uh huh.
So it's sort of it was she enjoyed it. Spoiled though. They get very spoiled.
Hey, Sappho, what time is it in the Bahamas right now?
Oh, Bahamas. That'd
Yeah.
be interesting to see how far ahead of Bahamas I am.
Yeah.
Or could be the same time.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Eastern Standard Time. Okay.
I really? I would have thought. Okay, so it's 11. So it'd be 11:40 there.
11:41.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 11:41. So that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I'm about 15 hours ahead. I'm from Australia, Sap. Yeah, so 15 hours ahead. Mm.
Yeah, she's getting ready to head into spring, or is in spring, right? You're already in spring, getting ready to head into
Yes.
summer.
Yeah. One more month of spring and then we're in the summer. But I would have my blind up so you can see, but I'll show you what happens. Then you wouldn't see me much.
It's a little bright.
Yeah, so so that's why I pull that down. Then that way you get to see. But we're supposed to get rain for springtime for us. We don't normally get being October. October.
Mm-hmm.
We don't normally get a lot of rain, but we've had that Inona come through, and see if you go by my one, this is
Mm-hmm.
we're supposed to be all right now, but 3 o'clock, 40% of rain and thunder.
Oh.
Yeah, and by Saturday, our actual Saturday when we get there, 100% bucket of rain, and
Oh.
half of where I am in Melbourne, like the country towns, if I go north, if I head north, about half an hour to an hour away, they're completely flooded and they're off from the rest of they can't come down to
Oh.
closer to me.
Oh, wow.
And we're pretty much like Queensland can be flooded nearly all year round, but yeah, we've got even to our beautiful little country towns like Bendigo is almost
Mm-hmm.
flooded. And where we can get we've got a place it's a cannery where you can go to get pears in the tin, you can apricots, things like that.
Yeah.
That's up on the Murray River, and they've been sandbagged.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
So they've gotten lots of rain.
Getting rain that we don't normally would get. The first couple of weeks in spring, we do get rain, but this is the first time in 50 years that we've had rain like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And half of our farmers, you can't even see their land.
Oh, because they're underwater.
Mm.
Oh.
You know, like you were saying with daylight savings, the farmers can be up early or stay up later. Ours
Mm-hmm.
have got the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
Our
So
local supermarket where I am, they've got a crate with a box asking for donations for this little country town
that's
because
awful.
they're going to run out of food before they even know.
That's terrible.
And we weren't quite 2 years in lockdown as well, just our state.
That's terrible.
So yeah, it's shocking. And then, you know, I mean, you guys know what it's like. One person ladder out to go to the shop, or one person can go to the doctors, or
Mm-hmm.
one person can go. When you're a house like me with three other, like it's me, Eden, and I have another daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and if only one of us can go out, it's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
But we sort of bent the rules sometimes. We took two of us and made out that we, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
but we sort of got away with that. But we had to wear masks. We've only just finally got rid of our masks now. The only time you wear masks is in at doctors,
Mm-hmm.
hospitals, nursing homes. And I think they've just been off transport now
Yes.
just over a month.
I was gonna say I think they took now it's like you have the option. I mean, you can wear them anywhere you want to, but you don't have to wear them anymore in a lot
Yeah.
of places, except for like you said, doctors' offices and stuff still have it, but like most of the public places don't. And I know airports, it's up to the
Oh,
individual airline.
and I think going by our news, I think they're still wearing them at the airport too. But you know, we've had like you the option. You can wear them on the bus if you want. We still got some. My glasses are horrible foggy. You know, some of them are still wearing them on the bus, and
Mm-hmm.
some are still wearing them in the shopping centres and whatnot. But
Let's see, got this up here.
well,
Staff
we've seen
said
a
that
lot of weather. Mm. Yeah, in a lot of different countries are noticing the weather patterns
yeah,
too.
it's been crazy.
Whose live was I on the other day? Was it Marsh? No, she's Marsha Lee. That can't, can't think of her name, channel name. She was showing me at the back
Mar-
of.
Marsh knitting? No, that's not Marsh.
Um, you know what? I'll have a look. I'll get out of here, and that is awful. What? I can't think of her name. I know she's.
I just know when she comes up, I think Granny D calls her Marsha Lee Boo.
Why not even? Oh, no, that no. I might have the wrong name. Hang on. She is. I thought her name started with a T. Maybe. I know wherever she is. She's got like a state forest at the back of her house. When she went out the back,
Mm-hmm.
she showed you the sleet that hit the ground, and I think her dad's making more renovations to the house.
I can't remember her channel name. Do you? Do you? Let's
I'm
see.
just trying to work out whether I've got something here that is hers that she's probably that I got here to watch.
See, and I have a cheat sheet of people's names, and I don't know if Marsha Lee's on there or not. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I
here
have
you go.
still a name.
It's Lethia's little hook with Melanie. But I don't think that was her name to start off with. She's changed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this lady here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she had a different channel name and then she changed it. Yeah, she was out the back and she showed you how the snow would hit, and it was all just it wasn't actual snow. It was like a sleet snow,
Oh
like an
wow.
icy type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking, that's early for you guys getting it.
Yes, thank you, Melanie Titus. Thank you,
That's
Sappho.
it. Yeah. Oh, isn't it awful? Yeah, because I knew it was something, and I know she had changed her name, but I knew if I found her face,
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, she was showing us had showed a video about the snow being out the back. Thinking, oh, the weather's just changing absolutely horrible. See, not Granny D, Ursula, she's on the same weather timing as me.
Mm-hmm.
So she's in spring like what I am, but when I look at her, thinking, oh, you got the nice sun out, whereas
Mm-hmm.
we're getting buckets of rain when it comes.
Ugh. We usually get quite a bit of rain here in the spring. Lots of rain. We didn't have as much flooding this last year, but we've had over the past probably 4 or 5 years. We've had a lot of flooding.
Mm. Yeah, because you weren't anywhere near that Hurricane Ian, were you?
No, but normally, because I'm pretty far inland,
Okay.
like as far as states wise goes, but usually when there's a big hurricane that comes around and hits like that, we get dumped on by the rain. We get lots of rain usually by the hurricanes. We didn't for that one, which was surprising because usually once it hits like Florida, like within the next day or two, we'll have terrible weather with tornadoes and stuff. But luckily we
Mm.
didn't with that one. But
Oh,
yes,
that's good.
I saw some of the states have already gotten snow. It's nuts.
Mm.
Like up in, I think it was, actually, I think parts of Tennessee may have got snow, or up in North Carolina in the mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, she was saying they got snow. Yeah, I saw that. That's,
If I want to go and see snow, I've got to go to like the mountains.
mm-hmm.
Like we've got Mount Borbor, Mount Buller, Mount Hotham. They're the ones that will get the snow. But being a little suburb, we don't. It's one in a blue, like this rain. It's one in a blue moon that you might get snow in the little suburbs.
We usually get one or two good snowfalls a year. We used to get more, but now I'll say that, and this year we'll get dumped on.
You probably would, no doubt.
It was Sappho. Ian was huge. She was saying that it covered all of Florida. I have friends and family that live in Tampa, and so it went and hit through Tampa, and then went across Florida, and then went out into the Atlantic. But then it kind of curved back in, and I had friends that live in South Carolina, and I had some friends from here that were on vacation at Myrtle Beach, and it was turning and was heading back into where they were. So it was crazy the way it went across Florida, then circled and came back.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, no, it's just horrible, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mother Nature at its wildest.
Oh, I know. It's just nuts. So, Sappho, did Ian affect y'all? I didn't even think about that because y'all are over there and down there.
Yeah.
My geography sucks. I'm like terrible at geography. I know where nothing is at. Unless it's.
I'm not far behind you.
I know Australia is on the other side of the world from where I am. You know.
And then I know if I go. Queensland, if Queensland goes down like this and then comes down to New South, but if I go I think it's that way, I can get to New Zealand. But with this little country town that I was telling you that have blocked out, if I go that way, that'll take me all the way up to ACT, New South Wales, and Queensland. But Queensland, you could be driving for days.
Mm.
We got quite a bit of rain before it hit Florida. It stormed for days. Oh man, poor Yusef.
So did y'all? But did you lose electricity or anything? I know. I had some friends that lived near Tampa, and their electricity was out for a while.
Yeah, that's the thing when you get something like that. The power, everything's gone, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was talking to. It was some sort of big storm that went through Canada, maybe probably 3 or 4 months ago now. And I don't remember if it was a tornado or if it was straight line winds, but she said it took down, it was like one of their main roads, and it took down all the power lines, the poles, and everything. And it was like so uncommon for there, but they were without power for weeks, some of them.
Yeah.
So there
That's
was,
us. That's us on a good day when we have bushfires.
yeah. But, and she was saying that, like, and it was stuff that I hadn't really thought about, because here, when we lose power, I mean, a lot of places get their power back pretty quick. But she said because it was so unexpected for them that they were without power for so long. But like, if you had a generator and you ran out of gas, you couldn't even go to the gas station to get gas to put in your generator, because the gas stations didn't have power. So since they didn't have power, they couldn't get gas out of the pumps.
Oh,
And
but
I'm like,
don't petrol stations normally have generators themselves?
I would think so, but she said it, I guess, because of the widespreadness of it. And I know she said that somebody said something about having an electric car. Well, you couldn't get gas, and you can't, that the electricity was out, so there was no way to charge the cars.
I don't understand that. The government, these big car places are bringing out these electric cars, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially in America, you guys, you have power outages like what we do. How do you charge a car if you don't have electricity or you don't have a backup generator?
Yeah. I mean,
So did they think of this when they built these cars?
mm-hmm. I don't know. Let's see here. So staff said, oh, she said that they never experienced a hurricane in almost 20 years they lived in Tampa. I know, and then now Tampa has got hit, the last two years they've gotten hit with a hurricane. Yep.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it? You know, you think you'd be safe in one township, and then the hurricanes have got a mind of their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, see, that's like, where I live, we have tornadoes. And they're so unpredictable. I mean, you could have a good old thunderstorm and nothing, or everything hits just right and get tornadoes, and you don't know when they're going to hit or where. And
well, Northern Territory for us, going back in, it was 1976, they had one called Cyclone Tracy. It just wiped out the whole. It just, yeah, things were gone. And you think, my God, really?
Steph says she wanted an electric car until she realized the trouble would be in a hurricane. Right? Because there's nothing you can do. You can't charge it. You can't get gas to run it.
Yeah. Better off staying with a gas car or a petrol car.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. And I saw somebody, how much does it cost? How much would my electric bill go up to charge an electric car? And the charge doesn't stay for long. So you can only drive for so far. And they're like, oh, but you have gas backup. Well, what's the use of having an electric car if you still have to have gas?
I don't think these car companies have stopped and thought about that. Mm-hmm. Because you've got 50 states, well, 48 if you don't count Hawaii and whatever the other one is, but say 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could have Florida and whatever, how many little suburbs, they could be out of power for what? Weeks?
Mm-hmm.
So, and if they've got an electric car, they can't get to work, they can't do this, they can't do.
Mm-hmm.
How are you supposed to get?
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah.
And they're expensive. The electric cars are expensive. I was reading an article this morning about an actor. I don't remember his name, but he was in AP Bio. He was the lead actor in AP Bio. But he went to get in his car, and his key fob wouldn't work to unlock his car, and he had the Tesla. And he went to open the car, and it wouldn't open. And so he went to his app on his phone, but he was in a parking garage. At the bottom of the parking garage, he had no service. So he couldn't use the app on his phone because he had to have cell phone wireless something in order for the phone to communicate with his car that he was standing right beside. So he couldn't unlock his car.
So you paid all that money out for what? Can't use the car when it's like that.
Right. And he was so aggravated because he was trying to call, like he went up to where he could get service and tried to call to get somebody on the phone. I think it said, the article said his car was stuck in that parking garage for like 24 hours. And like Tesla was no help at all. Like they kept sending them to different people trying to troubleshoot how to get it fixed. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, well, we can't help you." So, yeah.
We can help you. We just don't buy
Mhm.
Tesla.
Yeah. Yep.
And they'll go broke.
Mhm. And like, so he put new batteries in his key fob. That didn't work. He ended up having to get somebody that had to tow it out, because a regular tow truck, because it was in a parking garage, so it's like really low, so they couldn't hoist the car up to tow it out, so they had to get another one that lifted the car up, because it would like destroy the battery or something. It would damage the car if they just towed it regular, so they had to get all the tires up off the ground and tow it out so that he could unlock his car.
And I bet you he won't park the car down there again.
No, yeah, and that's what he was saying. Like, now he can't go because they didn't even give him a key, just a key to where if the fob didn't work, there's not even a key to just unlock the door and get in it. It's all automated. It's all like, I'm like, that's, and I guess like whatever year his car is now, the newer one, you don't have to have internet, or you don't have to have service or something. The app will work even without it, or I don't know. It was just crazy. I was reading that and I was like, if I paid that kind of money for a car, it dang well better drive itself. And I best not have trouble unlocking my car door to get in it.
Seth said that saw that crazy 200,000 K plus for a new battery.
Yeah.
Or 20,000 K plus for a new.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's no way.
That is shocking.
Yeah.
That is shocking.
Because everybody's like, "Oh, go green, get an electric car." I mean, I wish I had the money. I wish I had the money to be able to say, "Sure, I'm going to go buy an electric car." I do not.
Like Seth said, through a hurricane? Yeah, don't think so.
Nope. Or even like here, because with all the tornadoes and stuff, I mean, it would be, if the electricity goes out, you're, what are you going to do?
You just have to walk.
Yeah. But when she was telling me about that up in Canada, I mean, that's just something I never thought about. If your electricity's out for a while, like here, you can get to another gas station, because usually not the electricity is out so widespread, but there it was just out
I have a couple of little
everywhere.
Chips.
So
just for you. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That's just
it was just my oldest daughter. We're just discussing tea. So we're just sort of working out what to. Oh, we're going to have some fish fingers and chips for tea.
So
we like our fish fingers crunchy, so they'll sit in the oven for an hour.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I like mine really well cooked. I can't leave things in for 20 minutes and then take them out and eat them. So, yeah. So I was surprised Eden hasn't come in.
Sometimes so you call it tea. So is tea your supper, or is it your lunch, or is it your dinner?
Oh, well, I always say tea, but people call it dinner.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering.
I always go tea. I always say tea. And then people, there is, like, they go, tea? And I go, yeah, your dinner, my tea, whatever you have between.
I've heard it, but I didn't know. I didn't know if it was lunch or supper, or if it was like a totally different meal.
Yeah, no. I have lunch around about between 11 and 12:30, and then I'll put tea or dinner around about 3, 3:30, and then that way by about 4:30 it's ready. And then if I'm a little bit hungry, say later about 7:30, I might have a soft a dry biscuit, or I might have an ice cream or something. So yeah, because if I have an early lunch, then I have an early tea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Well, that makes sense. I mean, I've just always heard people say it, but I never knew what time of day it was.
yeah, it's, like I said, because I don't go off to work, so if I have my lunch say at 11, so that's 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, 3:30, 3 o'clock it'll go on. Or tomorrow, Lara was just asking, so she's got to go to work tomorrow, so we'll have tea a little earlier because time, we all have showers, and then she has, we'll have tea, have showers. Time you do the washing, she puts it on. It's nearly time for her to lay down and go to sleep and to get ready to go tomorrow. Our Saturday morning, which would probably be your Friday night. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, time she does that, and then she'll just get up and go. And then if I need to put the heater on, well, I'll put the heater on if I have to dry the clothes.
Yeah.
And if the house is warm enough as it is, it'll just dry the clothes automatically. So, just depending on, how early we've had lunch and to what we have tea. So,
I learned something new.
yeah, tea is the same as saying dinner. So, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it just depends who you talk to. My friend, she'll say dinner.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you have for dinner? And I go, oh yeah, I had this and this. What'd you have for tea? She goes, yeah, I had this and this. So
Yeah.
it's no right or
Yeah.
wrong or right
Well,
way of saying.
kind of like some people here call dinner, like they'll say Sunday dinner, and they're talking about the middle of the day lunch,
Yeah,
and then others will call dinner the same as supper.
yeah, I've heard that. When they say, oh, what'd you have for dinner? I'm going, oh yeah, dinner. I'm going to have this and this. And they'll say, no, dinner, lunch dinner. Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's lunchtime for me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
See.
when I say lunch.
Yep. So I got lunch and supper, but depending on who you're
Hmm.
talking to, dinner can be one either or.
Or if I'm on Kelly's creations, I'll go, I'm back. I've got me lunch. And she goes, what are you having? I'll say, oh, Vegemite sandwiches. They'll go, what? I said, Vegemite. And then you've got to sit and explain
Mm-hmm.
what the Vegemite is.
I know what it
And,
is. I've never had it, but
and I just say to them, Google it. Then that way
yep.
you get to know all the information. It's just one of those, I say it's just an Aussie thing that we have that we had, and then I think I think someone in America brought it, and then Australia brought it back. So it's I've had it all my life, so I love it.
Yeah, I've
So
never tried it, and I might like it. I don't know. I've never tried it.
it's an acquired taste. It's not a We did watch someone do a mukbang on it, and he used a little table teaspoon. He took out a
Mhm.
big chunk and put it straight in his mouth, and he's
Mm.
gone, oh, but when you haven't tried it, cook a bit of toast, just put a
Mhm.
little bit of butter, and just put a little spread on it. You don't want it thick until you get used to it, because it's a
Mhm.
salty thing. Because like Saps just said, it's a salty spread. My mum always used to say to me, I should never get any ulcers in my mouth because of the
Mhm.
amount of Vegemite that I ate. But it does work like Bonjela. If you do have them, rub it
Mhm.
on,
Mhm.
and it draws the ulcers out because
Oh,
of the saltiness in it.
so do you just do just the bread and the Vegemite, or do you put
Yeah.
anything else on it?
I sometimes I'll do cheese. I might do sliced cheese. I might do grated cheese, or I
Mhm.
might put a bit of butter or margarine, whatever you use. Put
Yeah,
a bit, and
yeah.
then put the Vegemite on. And I've got a sandwich press,
Mhm.
so when I cook it and when it's finished, it snaps in half. So I've got two toast,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
works out to like a I say like a soya sauce type thing. But I've had it where also I've had it when I used to be at school with another friend. She used to get hot chips, and I'd have the Vegemite sandwich. So we'd put the hot chips on the Vegemite sandwich.
Make it crunchy.
Yeah, and it's like having soy. It's like having, if you haven't got soy sauce, the Vegemite sometimes could act like a soya sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And that
Now, does Vegemite, does it have soy in it, or is it something totally different?
I would tell you exactly what's in it, but I've got one wrapped up to send to Cynthia because I was telling her about it, and I said, and I've got one wrapped up to send that I've got to send. I don't know. I can't remember what the ingredients are in there. I know there's. Hang on, I'll look it up for you, and we'll get the right ingredient. I know it's got yeast in it. That I do know.
I know I was watching one thing, and somebody's like, "Oh, it kind of looks like Nutella. Does it taste like Nutella?" And I was like, "Oh, I can tell you right now, it doesn't taste like Nutella. Nutella's chocolate hazelnut spread." I'm like,
Yeah,
not even close. I've never
not
had it, but I know it's not even close to Nutella.
It's not. It is not close at all. It is. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, you're off the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have it that much that when I went to school, someone told my mum, "Give her a Nutella sandwich. She'll be right." My mum said, "No, no, no, no. She'll know the difference." And I
Yeah,
took
there's
it
a
out of my
big
bag
difference.
and went home. And my mum said, "Why didn't you eat your lunch?" I said, "Why? It didn't have Vegemite on it." And the lady that told her to do it was sitting in our kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
My mum turned around and said, "See, told you." It is a different spread to what it is. Now this is the jar.
Yep. Now I've seen it. I don't know if I've
Hmm.
seen it in the stores, but I've seen it like on videos that people have posted. But
I'm not sure if you can actually see this person here's done it like the toast like that.
yep.
Now if you're going to have it for the first time, I'd probably go a little thinner than that again, but that's thin enough for somebody to now the people at some people in the British they call it Marmite.
Mm.
And it's totally different taste again. In New Zealand, they also call it Marmite, but in Australia, we've got Promite, Marmite, Aussie Mite, plus we've got the Vegemite, and in German, it's Vita A. I'm just trying to work out the ingredients. I want the ingredients.
I'm looking
Give
to see if
me
I can get it. I typed in. Okay, so I typed in Vegemite. Is it VEGA?
Vegemite.
Okay, so it came up with an A. But this is what.
I think
So
it's just the way sometimes people
look,
pronounce it.
but look. So I type in Vegemite. That's why they probably thought. Can you see? It pops up
Yeah,
freaking
they brought up
Nutella.
Nutella for
I'm like,
you.
that is not the same, Walmart. That's not it. Not the same.
Go on to can
Vegemite.
you go on to craft?
Okay. Nope, I can get it through Walmart app. Let's see. But it has to be shipped. Oh, and I can get the Marmite too.
See, we can also get it in squeezable.
Yep.
And it comes up at the moment that's got the Barty Farmy. You know Ash Barty, the Australian tennis that won, I think she won the Australian Open and then the Wimbledon, and then she doesn't play no more. That's who it's after.
Hmm.
But you can also put, it still hasn't given me.
Look, it says here I can get it at Walmart. It's this one. Right?
Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, yeah. And you can use it for dry biscuits. On dry biscuits, you can use it for I don't want to join your family. Go away. You can use it on dry biscuits. Here we go. Vegemite ingredients. It has yeast. Yeast extract from yeast grown on barley and wheat, salt, mineral salt, malt extract from barley, color. Oh, I'm not even going to pronounce these words, so I'm going to see if you can.
Let me put you on solo. Hold up. Let's see. barley, riboflavin. Okay. So no soy. Well, that's good. I can't eat soy. I'm allergic to soy. So that's good. I could probably eat that.
Yeah, and like I said, you just got to you sort of just got to you don't spread a lot on at first because it is a taste that you need to get into. But a lady that Eden knows that she follows on YouTube, someone from Australia had sent her a jar of Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
She uses it in her cooking now. They love it. Her and her husband love it, so they use it in their cooking because you can use it for a sauce, and you can probably braise it over chicken.
Oh, okay. So it's not like you don't have to use it just as a spread. You can use it in. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Sappho, if you're still here, when you come to Tennessee, we'll have to do a live taste testing, and we'll just have to eat us some
look,
Vegemite
there's
on.
the Marmite.
Uh-huh.
So that's why a lot of people sort of get a bit confused, but it is an acquired taste if you're not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas mine's about that thick. 'Cause I love it. Oh, that's one thing I can really live on is Vegemite. You know, you sort of got to have a jar of Vegemite in the house. My friend, we every time I stayed at her place, she lived with her grandma, and she always used to say, "Got to go shops." My friend would go, "Why?" Lisa needs Vegemite. We've got no Vegemite in the house. My friend can't stand it. Can't stand the smell. Makes her want to vomit. But she always had to have one in the house.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Headache. Steph said she's game.
Yep. Well, she's coming to Tennessee. She's gonna be nearby, and so we're gonna meet up. It's not
It's
but
not bugs. I believe it's right. That's true, Steph. It's not bugs.
not bugs.
But if you, but
I can
even
meet
if you do a bit of toast, a little bit of butter, just like I said, you only need enough on there just to taste it.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if you put your finger on top, dap your fingering, and then put it in your mouth.
Taste.
Yeah. But you know, it's just one of those things that you have to taste.
Yep. Well, let's see. We could go to Waffle House because they would have toast, or we could go to Cracker Barrel because I'm thinking like when I meet up with staff, or we could go because we'll have to get some food. Then we can just spread it on there. I'll have to order it though because I'm sure it's not available in store. It said 2-day shipping, so that's not long.
I know. If we go to McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
we can get the English muffins, and the spreads that you can get is honey, jam, and Vegemite, but they're only in those little tub things.
Yeah. I don't even
Yeah.
know if we can get just a plain English muffin at McDonald's. I've never tried to get one just plain. I mean, I can get it like on a McMuffin.
Yeah, we can get them on the McMuffins, or we can get them as
Just plain and toasted
plain.
with the spread on it.
Yeah, because you can ask them that you want in the little tubs. You can get them with butter and Vegemite, or just butter, or just whatever spread that they've got. See, it's like when I was saying to someone the other day, when you guys talk about Wendy's, where how you can get burgers and that, the Wendy's stores that we had, you could only get milkshakes, ice cream, and hot dogs. That was it.
Yeah.
But there are plans on your Wendy's store coming here to Australia and trying it out here.
I like
and like your Lowe's is your shopping where you can go and do shopping.
for like lumber and stuff. Our Lowe's is lumber and.
Yeah, right. And ours is a man's clothing store.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Steph says we probably could, but it would be strange to request just a McMuffin without the eggs and ham. And they would probably charge us extra. Okay, we can do that, but it's 10 cents extra.
But next time when you go, ask them, do you just have plain muffins?
Yeah.
Toasted?
Because, I mean, do y'all have biscuits? Does your McDonald's have biscuits?
No.
Okay. See, that's the difference. See, our McDonald's has biscuits, and you can buy just a plain buttered biscuit.
That's probably your version of our probably muffins,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah, we don't have the biscuits. Oh, Lowe's has a pharmacy like CVS. Okay. See,
So
our Lowe's.
three different things. Because like she's in the Bahamas, so the Lowe's there is a pharmacy. Our Lowe's is like the Lowe's up the road from me is lumber yard. You can bet like washers, dryers, refrigerators, light fixtures.
See, now Lowe's is a men's clothing store. Plus, you can get your high school. If you're in high school, you can get the clothing from there.
Huh.
Okay. See, 3 different countries and states, and
Three different things. Huh.
see, it's like when you said about the biscuit from McDonald's, and it's the same with KFC. We get little bread rolls, like buns. I can't think of the right name.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my oldest one was watching something. It was something totally different. And, oh, it's too confusing. Oh well, don't know. Macca's sell biscuits. They don't in Florida. Okay, see, isn't that funny?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah,
See, when we first got Hungry Jack's in a couple suburbs over, it started up as Burger King, your Burger King, but then it changed to Hungry Jack's, which is still your Burger King, but probably don't. Probably sells something completely different.
You know what else our McDonald's has that's really good? Does yours have a McGriddle, which is it's like a thick little pancake with the syrup already mixed in, and then they put like you can get sausage or bacon, egg and cheese, or sausage, egg and cheese McGriddle, but the top and bottom are like little tiny pancakes with the syrup mixed in.
No,
and make it into a sandwich.
The closest thing that we've got is the McMuffins. You can get sausage and egg McMuffins, a sausage McMuffin,
Mm-hmm.
and I think one has bacon on it. And then our pancakes are more of the oval shape.
Yeah. Which I mean, you can get regular pancakes, but if you want to get it in a sandwich form, it's called the McGriddle, and it's all mixed in together.
Okay, we haven't. Yeah, Steph's husband likes McGriddles. We don't get them here. That's like with with your sales on yarn in is it Joanne's 1 week on, 1 week off?
Mm-hmm.
I would like get Joanne's, Michaels, and Hobby Lobby here in Australia, but we don't.
Yep, because this week yarn is on sale at Hobby Lobby. Last week it wasn't.
Yeah, so see, my local yarn shop where I go, the yarn that I normally would buy, that I normally don't mind knitting, was $8.50 for a skein. Now it's gone to $9. So it's gone up 50 cents, right? Which I don't mind because it's not bad, but some of it, like there was a Lion brand one, and they wanted $14.99 for it. And it can stay there. Not paying that much just to knit up to donate to somebody.
Right. Yeah, and a lot of ours has gone up. Like a lot. Like stuff that was like well, let's see, like Hobby Lobby. I think a lot of theirs was at $3.99 and now it's $4.99. Let's see. Yeah, like this one was $4.99. And it may even be $5.99 now. I thought I had a new one.
That's one good thing about you guys. Your yarn shops have a special 1 week on, 1 week off. Ours are far and in between that I've noticed at this local store I go to. And someone on Facebook the other day said, if you buy 2 skeins of this, you get 2 free. So I thought, oh, beauty, I'll go up, buy 2, get 2 free. When I went up, they said, oh, no, we haven't had that sale. Okay, then why are you advertising it for? And I went up and I actually walked in and walked out of the store with no yarn, which was very unusual for me.
Right. So staff says it's $10 for Red Heart Super Saver in the Bahamas,
Okay.
which is crazy expensive.
See, that's $1 more than what I pay for hang on, I'll put you on so I'll show you something. Hang on. Where is it?
Staff, if you want to come up, I dropped the link earlier. I can drop it again if you want to come up and visit. You don't have to if you don't want to. I have to be in the mood to go live.
See this one here,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Four Seasons Super Saver US style. That's 100% acrylic.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is a this one's called Violet. Now I only paid $8.50 for that. It is now $9.
That kind of looks like our super. Well, what I was showing was it's not Super Saver. That's from Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby's a little bit softer acrylic than what our Super Saver is.
But that now has gone up 50 cents.
Mm.
Which I probably would do it if I was making something decent. But then the other wool that I use has gone up 25 cents each. Which that's still not bad, because 25 cents, that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, Sal. I asked her if she wanted to come up. She said everybody's sleeping.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame her.
Yeah. Yeah, and some of the Red Heart is not that bad. Like I have some that I've had for a while. It's not too rough, but some of it is. It's just scratchy. But a lot of times they used to get softer. Everyone's like, oh, as you wash it, it gets softer, which is fine. But you got to be able to make the item with it first.
Yeah.
So if it's too rough to work on, that's why I really like Hobby Lobby. The only thing I don't like about the Hobby Lobby yarn is it gets really fuzzy easily.
That's
and
like
I'm not one to hand wash everything. I like to throw it in the wash, throw it in the dryer, and be done.
Yeah. It's like I got one local shop up the road from me, and then another one's about half an hour on the bus. I was up there the other day dropping off donation. Said to no, we'll have a look at the wool and we'll have a look. It just wasn't jumping out at me.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to buy from the second shop all the time. Now, yeah, I just go up, drop off, and I'm back home again.
Yeah.
Whereas where I get my wool from now, which is only 15 minutes up the road, and I get off on the same side off the bus on the same side as where it is, and then I go in, have a look, and then sometimes they have some good specials. And I got some mill-ins, going back a while ago. Some of it was really nice to crochet or knit with, and the other was just, not getting that one again.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought, no. I couldn't do it.
Here, I'm going to show Saf this. I'm going to go solo for just a second. Look
but
at
I do
Saf.
like that hat.
Look, Saf. I finished it. This was Hobby Lobby stuff. This was Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. And look how it pulled. And then I made this little pouch because I saw you doing your by stitchable bag. So I haven't watched Cinnamon Stitch's thingy yet, but I crocheted the bottom, and then I was like, then I tried to knit, but I had the wrong size cables. So you can see where I like pulled the cables through. They're a little wide. And then I went back to crocheted and then put a little drawstring on it. But I took this, Granny D was showing how to knit an I-cord. And I mean, I had watched videos before, but she made it look so easy. And so we were just sitting there, and while she was talking, she was showing how to do it using the double pointed needle. So I knitted me up a little I-cord. I took out the one that I did have it. I cut it out. I had just crocheted like a chain. But so now that I think I can do it, I'm going to have to go back and watch Cinnamon Stitches video because that's what Saf was making a bag.
Yeah, I got the double-ended one as well.
Yeah, so I just used that, and she said just go back and forth.
Yeah.
And keep your working yarn on the opposite end from where you would think you would need it, and you just cast on 3, and you just slide and slide and slide. It was super easy to make the I-cord. I mean, it was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Because every other video I'd watched made it look so hard. And I don't like crochet in the I-cord because you got to like put your stitches on, and you got to release the stitch, and then I'm always dropping them. It's too fiddly, but that was like super easy to do. So.
Well, there's a quicker way, the better.
Exactly. And so when I'm crocheting an I-cord, it's not even called an I-cord, I don't guess. Yes, see, my granddaughter picked out this yarn. She was with me, and so this was like a little ball of cotton, and so she picked it out. So I was trying to make something that she would be able to use. So I'm going to give this to her so she can put her little toys in it or whatever. Because I didn't figure she would want a washcloth.
Well, she can use a washcloth when she's in the bath.
Yeah, well, that's true. But I thought she would like that. I mean, she's a year and a half, a little over, but I thought, this would work for her. She could put a little toy in it or something.
And carry it around. And Well, that'd be good. She'll enjoy that. Maybe you need to take her shopping more often.
Right. She picked out some really cute stuff. She wanted all the yarn.
Don't they all?
I said, "Can you pick this out?" She pointed to whatever she wanted me to get, so it went in the buggy. So yeah, but she picked that out. So God. She crocheted an I-cord with a yarn needle. Huh.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah. Oh, you use the yarn needle to keep the stitches. I gotcha.
Oh.
To keep them from dropping. I gotcha. That would work. The way I've started doing, I don't have a crochet hook sitting here. Yes, I do. Hold on. Let me stop my camera and we'll get my little picture. Boop. I thought I had one handy. I may not. I moved stuff around while I was trying to get ready to set up for this. But there was
Don't you hate that?
What did I do with them? They were laying right here. Well, heck, I don't know what I did with them. But, oh well. I have a knitting needle laying here, but not a crochet hook. I mean, I've got plenty in here. But I took I guess I could do like a video for it. But I would take each end of the yarn, because you work with two pieces of yarn at the same time. And then I did a little slip knot. And then you take one yarn and you lay it over, and then you bring the other two, then you bring it through and do like a single stitch. Then you over. But so that way you're carrying it up, but it makes like a different type of I-cord, but it's not I-cord. I'm not describing it very well.
That's okay.
Hook's sitting right here. I'll just have to do a little quick video to show how I did it different from, but it's not an I-cord. I don't know what it's called, but it makes a string like an I-cord. Yeah, you just use either end of it, but yeah, that I-cord was like so easy. I couldn't believe how easy it was. And she just showed it, and I was like, and it just clicked, because I mean, I've watched other tutorials, and I'm like, it's too, but that was like super easy. And maybe my needles I was using before were too little. I don't know. But
could have done.
But the way hers, I mean, it just made it. And I don't think when I was doing it before, I don't think I was using it with the yarn on the opposite end. I think I don't know. That made it like super easy the way she just described it. So, but it was pretty easy.
It was. Well, I better make a move because it's 3:35, but I need to go to the ladies.
Yeah, I need to get off of here too. I need to go let the dog out and go to bed because it's 11:30, 11:35.
Time just flies past quick.
I know, right? We've been on 2.5 hours.
That's a long time.
It is. So next time I'll have a better top, or I'll have a more. Actually, I probably won't. I was gonna say I'll have a set topic, but I doubt I will.
But you have a set topic, but it always changes to something else.
Right. And I'm gonna try to keep the off the hook. I'm gonna try to always show what I've made or what I'm working on, and just see how it goes. And then maybe instead of off the hook, and maybe off the rails.
Maybe.
Off topic. There we go. Off the hook and off the rails and off topic. That works.
I thought I heard a phone go off. I must be hearing things. As you always do.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to go to bed. Thank y'all so much for joining us. And thank you, Lisa, for coming up on the panel. It's been so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And hey, next week we'll try it again and be happy to have you come back up, and we'll just see how this goes.
Yeah, you never know, do you? You never know.
Yep. And I'll try to, next time I'll try to advertise it. Because like I said, I mean, I just decided this morning, I was like, I guess, well, it was when I was doing, because I went on live with Connie earlier, and I was like, after I got off the live with her, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So,
Yeah, because there's a lot that do pop up live shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but I figured if I just did a pop-up, then I didn't have to keep it a smaller chat group, and then I can learn how to do the stuff.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, y'all have a fantastic, well, Lisa, you have a fantastic rest of your day, afternoon, and everybody else that's here, good night. And
have a good night, sweet dreams to you all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.